Hello, America, friends, family. Um, I normally do this on Facebook, but I'm gonna post this to YouTube. Start posting YouTube, and then I'm gonna post, and then I'm gonna link it to Facebook. But what this is about is just some views and things that goes on in my mind. We've got America who wants to get involved in Ukraine because of what's going on. We've got Russia who's trying to rebuild the USSR, which, I mean, in a way, I don't blame them. What did we expect? I mean, look at Germany when we, after World War II, we separated East and West, Berlin, which, in fact, the U.S. rebuilt the East side of Berlin. Russia was supposed to rebuild the West, which they never did, which we come to find out after the wall went down how bad it really was over there. Then we have Russia trying to rebuild the USSR now. As I said, what do we expect was going to happen? We were doing false intel. We were told as Americans that the USSR had nuclear weapons outside of compounds here and there. We never seen proof of it, but that's what we were told. Plus, also they had intel on us on a way to destroy America, which we couldn't have that happen either, apparently. But that's what we were told, and we went on that. The UN and NATO fed us all this, and because of the Geneva Convention, since I think it was Vietnam War that they created it, we had to uphold by it. And on top of that, we were made the police and peacekeepers of the world, which UN and NATO labeled us as that. So we have to uphold the Geneva Convention, which means we can't go in as conquerors or conquistadors or whatever you want to call it. And we can't go in and rape, plunder, pillage, like we used to do, like Vikings would do, pretty much. We have laws and restrictions we have to go by, which is what all countries have signed and said that they would go by, but they don't have to go by it. We do. We're America. We have to go by it. Okay. So you say. But yet it's okay well, it's not okay because Americans don't agree with it. So they want us to send our sons and daughters to die to keep a country from taking over another country that used to be part of their country. Now, I want you to just picture this. All the subsidiary countries around Russia used to be part of the USSR, but it was okay for us to go in and separate this country on false intel. Now, this man was a high official back when Mikhail Gorbachev was president of the USSR. And all Vladimir Putin is trying to do is rebuild his country, strengthen his country. Since America today don't believe in strengthening the country anymore. We are weak. Our military is not as strong as it used to be. It's all because of our government allowing people to express their feelings. When back 70s, 80s, early 90s, we were raised to, when we told our parents that they were hurting our feelings, we got our ass busted and then asked if our feelings still hurt. If we said yes, we would get another ass whooping. If we said no, we realized that our feelings were in our ass. So when our feelings started getting hurt, we took them off our shoulders and put them in our pocket where it belonged. Instead of having them on our shoulders, so our emotions would get, so we would get hurt like we normally do. Oh, poor little baby, your heart. I don't care about your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Because we were once a strong country. And that's where we need to get back to again. Because what's going to end up happening, and I can see it now, if we get involved with this conflict in Russia, being that we were not attacked by Russia or the Ukraine or North Korea or Japan or anybody like that, China and North Korea will get involved. And woe unto America, because we will get destroyed. Granted, every Southern man that owns a gun, or every man and woman that owns a gun in America, will fight to try to protect this land. But because the Chinese are so crazy, like cracked out meth heads, we might not win. Just saying. And another Nostradamus prediction will come true this time here, because not because we made it happen, but because we got involved in something we weren't supposed to get involved in. Because Nostradamus did predict a Third World War. And as he said, the red man, well, the red country will prevail. Now, I only know a few countries with red flags, but the red country will prevail. So keep that in mind while you're sitting there saying, oh, damn, look what's going on over there. We don't need to get involved. Our sons and daughters do not need to die for this conflict. This is between Putin and the Ukraine. For every triumphant win that the Ukraine does, I applaud them, because they're doing the best they can. But if Russia wins this battle and keeps reuniting the USSR, then so be it. May the best man win, is the way I look at it. We have no reason to be involved. I mean, I can touch on many subjects right here in America right now. The riots, the convoy that's going on in America, going to the White House. I ain't heard nothing about it lately. Thank God on that. But it's a good cause. But because this convoy, I want you to think, what happened to COVID? Did we put it on a plane, send it somewhere else? I mean, I heard nothing about it, but yet we're talking about the gas prices going up, and we're doing it next to each other. Somebody sneezed and coughed. Back when COVID was a big issue, oh my God, get away from me, I'm going to get sick. Now it's, oh damn, gas prices, and we're still talking about it with the dude sneezing and coughing right next to us, like nothing's ever happened. What happened? Of course, I laughed at COVID, because even during COVID, we were still having riots. We were still having people protesting. And they were near one another. No mask. They didn't get sick. But what I'm trying to figure out is, how are we able to riot and protest? Who's paying for this? Because I mean, I have to work in order to provide for my family. I have to keep a roof over my family's head. But yet, we got people rioting and protesting. How? How are they eating? How are they providing for their families if they had the time to do this? Because, I mean, I know several Americans who don't have the time.